out these clouds. They are awesome. I think you can tell why I want to move. Oh, yeah, sirens, trains, traffic. Anyhow, what have we here? I ordered some stuff. Okay. So I ordered packing cubes because I want to try this for my clothes in the van. This one's got to be packing cubes too then. There's something else in there. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, there's of course, you know, being a girl. These were like $7.99 or $9.99. $9.99 in black. Same things. And they were $11.99 in lavender, and I wanted to get a pretty set. so I got the black and the lavender. What the heck? You live once. Wow. They packed up the packing cubes pretty well. Oh, there's tape on them. So, yeah, I wanted to try this in the van for my clothes to see if I can keep them a little more contained. I use a trunk organizer and then another type of thing to keep my clothes in the van, and I don't have room for a build to put a real kind of dresser type thing. So I use those. Okay. So they're compressible. And I think some people got confused with the compression thing. That's not quite as big as I thought it would be. Maybe there's bigger ones inside. Okay, yeah, that's the smaller one. I was getting a little concerned. I thought, how are you going to put jeans in there? So yeah, there's one, different sizes. That's the bigger one. So they're in assorted sizes. And that's the small one, so they all pack up inside of the small one for storage. So I like that. I'll test the zippers and everything in a little bit. But yeah, and then, you unzip it, put all your clothes in it, what clothes you want to, and then you can compress them down by zipping them back in like this. So that's kind of cool. I'll show you this in a minute. Big box for smaller product. Okay, I broke down. I had to. It was on sale, and I'm fixing to take a trip in the van, and I thought this would just be handy. I don't know if I'll get it installed in time or not, though. Yeah. So I got the Blue Eddy charger one. Because there have been many trips where when you travel, you have to hook up. I have to hook up my refrigerators, one freezer, one fridge, to power stations. My freezer will run 3 or 4 days off of my battery system, but my refrigerator has to be literally plugged in by a regular plug because for some reason it wants to melt 12-volt plugs. So I thought, well, I could do this and do pass-through charging. Just a small thing. And I already have an idea of where to put this in my van, but I just have to figure out how to install it to the firewalls and everything. So, yeah, got a charger one. Amazon, well, actually, Blue Eddy was selling them on Amazon for $249. So I thought, I've been looking at them for quite some time. I thought I may as well just bite the bullet. But I already know where I'm going to install this. It's just, where am I going to install? It doesn't want to come out. They pack it well. Okay. How am I going to install the cable? Okay, it comes with hardware. Allen key, some hardware, some screws. And it comes with an MC4 cable. And I think with all my solar stuff, I have an MC4 connection adapter. So because mine are barrel, then my Blue Eddies are barrel. And then my EcoFlow is an XT connection. So, but yeah, that is nice. Everybody's talking about how nice these are. And you can turn it off and on once you connect it by doing this. So that's pretty cool. Of course, you get the manual. And you can control this Bluetooth, I think so, over your phone. So you can set your wattage and everything. So that's kind of nice. Just different things. How to do it. And then I bought this for this end. When I connect it to the battery, I want the fuse on the battery also. So I bought a little fuse. 60 amp terminal fuse. So maybe one of these days I'll be showing you. Or I'll have to find somebody to help me install this. Because I don't exactly have an easy firewall to go through.
Okay, for those of you that think I have too much stuff, let me explain. This is my pantry, cook stove, barbecue thing, a little vacuum, car vac, tire inflator slash light, tools, pine pellets, spices go down there, a little container to carry excess things, cleaning stuff, and just stuff, car wash, stuff like that. My e-bike, which takes up an enormous amount of space. Okay, so up here, my shower bag, electrical bag. That's a first aid kit, just stuffed full of items, filled cameras, and a Dremel. So yeah, it's not really as much as you might think. Over here is a net. It carries my helmet and biking equipment. So, and then I have dog pads in here, just cushioning the bike, keeping it from getting hit by things. So yeah, that's it. And 2 bags of dog food, or a bag of dog food, a bag of cat food. And then right here, this goes back in. That's actually a deep fryer, a small deep fryer that I use a lot. And then the kitty tent to go outside. So that's it. That's what's in the back of this. So really, you're probably getting a lot of wind noise. So really, it's not as much as you might think. And this is my backpack kitchen that holds my pots and pans and such. And then there's Pepper's bedding and such for outdoors as well. Little dog. So yeah, so really, it's not as much as everybody seems to think. It just looks like it is. Air fryer, not deep fryer. I don't deep fry food, I air fry food. I'm a nut. Okay, and then this is just the bag for my ladder, so it's just sitting here till I put it back away. There's my telescoping ladder, and I am filling up, oh my gosh, it's so windy, I hope you can hear me. I am filling up my second cargo bag, or my, well, not second, but my cargo bag, because that's a cargo carrier. And that one has, I've already shown what that one has, and it has rescue equipment and a chair and stuff like that. I was going to take this, but I decided not to because it's really heavy. Yeah, it's really heavy. So that's going to stay home. I should have returned it, but I missed that window. That's okay. It'll come in useful for something someday. So let's get up on this ladder here. Hold on. There we go. And one more. Okay, so in my bag, my soft bag, right there is an inflatable kayak. I kayak a lot when I go to PA. Right here is one of those privy tents. I have an awning here, an awning tent here that I can put off the side of the van to keep it cooler on the other side. And that's a little tent under there. These are just for the place I'm going. Just little inflatable things to float on the water with. In here is an inflatable, this thing. In here is an inflatable, nothing inflatable. I don't know what I'm saying. That's a little pool, a fold-up pool, a little cloth that came with it, and a collapsible bucket, 5-gallon bucket. So yeah, that's all that's going in this one. So, like I said, that one just has rescue equipment, tracks in case I get stuck in the mud, a chair, a heater, just essential items that I will be using. So I'm not taking anything that I don't need. And I almost forgot my oars for the kayak. That would kind of suck. So yeah, I grabbed my oars. They're just in a laundry bag to keep them together. Alrighty. Getting ready, getting ready. Just a few more days to go. Today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday I'll do my laundry and pack my last minute clothes. And I plan to leave on Sunday, but I could leave on Saturday if I really wanted to. I just don't want the traffic. Okay, I'm fixing to pull out. Oh, my mileage, 262. Let me get a piece of paper and write it down. 262,817. 262,817. Today is May 18th, 2025. And I'm leaving early because I want to do some camping and some traveling. And I do not even have a plan today. I'm just gonna go. Got my new backup camera, which is pretty cool. It's nice. And my new GPS there, so I don't have to tie up the phone anymore. So yeah, we're ready. We are ready to roll, man. We are ready to roll. Okay, everything's tidied up at the motorhome. Got the new windshield cover on it. Hopefully it'll be as good as the old one was. Time will tell. Tires are all aired up. Full tank of gas. Oil changed the other day. And I got my Charger 1 installed, so that's pretty cool too. So the freezer's hooked up to my Dr. Prepare batteries, and my refrigerator is hooked up to my Blue Eddy AC180. Wow, okay, maybe I should check. There we go. We're 0,000 on the mileage, so this way I can kind of course I can do the math otherwise. But we're gonna probably camp up in northeast Texas somewhere tonight. Depending on the weather, There's some free camping up that way, so we'll check it out. We'll check it out, Mon. We'll check it out. So I am excited. Finally getting on the road. Whew. Did a lot of prep work, and before I left the motorhome, of course I got the portable AC back in the van, cleaned it up, blah blah blah. So got a spot for it. One of my water containers leaks, and I don't like that. It's a 6-gallon container. I had to dump at least a gallon out of it because when it hits the lid, it just goes right past it. So for some stupid reason, the gasket's not sealing like it's supposed to. Life, right? Okay, cool. Whew. Wow. I put one of those moisture bucket things that collects moistures and odors in the motorhome. I put 2 of them in the Twinkie. This couple months ago, I put brand new roof vents in the Twinkie, and of course when I got back last year, I had a big gaping hole in my roof because a hurricane tore off my AC vent, or not my AC vent, my what do you call it, refrigerator vent. So I had to seal that off. I just took the vent off completely. It was trashed anyhow. So I just took it off completely and sealed it down with some aluminum. And then about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I resealed the rubber roof. So hopefully, and then I also paid my neighbor's grandson 2 days ago, 3 days ago? Yeah, I think it was 3 days ago, to put a new foam pad under my roof air conditioner because it started leaking every time it rained, and the old pad was just, yeah, it's old. So, but then I set off a bomb. I had the door open while I was getting things in and out, and the flies were having a heyday, so yeah, they're not going to be feeling too good when I get back. Alrighty. Oh, I'm beat. I am beat.